Hello, today I'll read Joshua chapter 21. Um, chapter 20 was about cities of refugee, and now it continues with something else. Let's see what's missing. Now the family heads of the Levites approached Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the other tribal families of Israel at Shiloh in Canaan, and said to them, "The Lord commanded through Moses that you give us towns to live in, with pasture lands for our livestock." So as the Lord had commanded, the Israelites gave the Levites the following towns and pasture lands out of their own inheritance. So yeah, the Levites, they had no inheritance, no allotment, and they will have cities where they will live. The first lot came out for the Kohathites. Clan by clan, the Levites, who were descendants of Aaron the priest, were allotted 13 towns from the tribes of Judah, Simeon, or Simon, but Simeon, and Benjamin. The rest of Kohath's descendants were allotted the 10 towns from the clans of the tribes of Ephraim, Dan, and half of Manasseh. So not all of the Kohathites, even not all of the Levites were priests. Not even all of the Kohathites were priests, but only Aaron and the sons of Aaron. The others were just Levites. The descendants of Gershon were allotted 13 towns from the clans of the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and half tribe of Manasseh, the other half. In Bashan, I think. Yeah, I think the other part. The descendants of Merari. So it was Gershon, Kohath, and Merari had 3 sons. Levi had 3 sons. The descendants of Merari, clan by clan, received 12 towns. From the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the Israelites allotted to the Levites these towns and their pasture lands, as the Lord had commanded through Moses. From the tribes of Judah and Simeon, they allotted the following towns by name: towns were assigned to the descendants of Aaron who were from the Kohathite clans of the Levites, because the first lot fell to them. I will continue here. So Joshua 21, Joshua 21, Judah and plus a sign from the for Aaron sons. They gave them Kiryat Arba, that is Hebron, with its surrounding pasture land in the hill country of Judah. Arba was the forefather of Anak. But the fields and the villages around the city they had given to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, as his possession. Yeah, at first it was for Caleb, and now the city is for Levites, and Caleb have just the villages and around the city and the fields around it. Caleb, interesting. So the descendants of Aaron the priest, they gave Hebron, a city of refuge for one accused of murder. So yeah, the cities of refuge were for the Levites. The Levites were living in to that cities, and it was a bit weird. I mean, their inheritance were like cities of prison or something like that, where the criminals live in. And they should protect the criminals. The criminals that were not guilty. I mean, they killed by accident or something like that. So there were like monasteries or something like that. And they were not just the priests or Levites, but they were criminals there to redeem themselves. And it is very nice that the criminals, the prison, it was in a monastery. That is the best prison you can get. I mean, to meet God. If you are guilty, or even if, I mean, they were guilty. Maybe they were not guilty. I mean, they didn't want to kill, but by accident it happened, and yeah, they should be there at the monasteries. Libna, Jatir, Eshtemoa, Holon. Yeah, the Levites had more than just those 6 cities where the where there were for refugees, for criminal refugees. But yeah, Holon, the beer, Ain, Judah, and Bet Shemesh. Together with their pasture lands, 9 towns for these 2 tribes, for Judah and Simon. And from the tribe of Benjamin, they gave them Gibeon, Geba, Anatot, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. All the towns for the priests, the descendants of Aaron, were 13, together with their pasture lands. The rest of the Kohathite clans of the Levites were allotted towns from the tribe of Ephraim, and I must change the paper. Joshua, chapter 21. Other in the hill country of Ephraim, they were given Shechem, a city of refuge for one accused of murder, and Gezer, Kibzaim, and Bet Horon, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. Also from the tribe of Dan, they received Elteke, Gibeton, Ayalon, and Gat Rimon, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. From half the tribe of Manasseh, they received Tanakh and Gat Rimon. Together with their pasture lands, 2 towns. All these 10 towns and their pasture lands were given to the rest of the Kohathite clans. The Levite clans of the Gershonites were given from the half tribe of Manasseh, I think the other half, Manasseh, Golan, in Bashan. So, the first Kiryat Arba or Hebron, it was one of the refugee city. The other, the Shechem, and now Golan in Bashan, city of refuge for one accused of murder. And Be Eshtara, together with their pasture lands, 2 towns. From the tribe of Issachar, Daberat, Jarmut, and En-Ganim. Together with their pasture lands. Kishon is the first. I didn't saw it. Kishon. From the tribe of Asher, Mishal, Abdon, Helkat, and Rehob, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. From the tribe of Naphtali, in Romania we have a thing for mosquitoes, Naftalina, and in Romanian the Naftali is Neftali, and here Naftali, it's like I think about that. It's weird. It's not smell very nice, but they are kept now. They are no, just now. They are kept like rectangle or something like that, rectangles, and for mosquitoes or something like that. But I think the lamp with UV lamp or something like that that attract mosquitoes, and it's more usable for industry or something like that. Okay, let's continue. Or spray, but I think spray. I think the lamps are more than okay. I mean, they are not affecting you, only the mosquitoes and the fleas, and it's not toxic for you. But yeah, okay, let's continue. From the tribe of Naphtali, Kedesh in Galilee, a city of refuge for one accused of murder. So for each group of them, it was one city of refugee. So it's the fourth city of refugee. Hamot Dor. I mean, no. Here for Gershom there are 2. For Kohatites there were 2. One for the priest and one for the other Kohatites. For Gershom too. One for and I think for Merari it will be the other 2 cities of refugee. We will see. Kadesh in Galilee, a city of refugee for one accused of murder. Hamot Dor and Kartan, together with their pasture lands, 3 towns. All the towns of the Gershonite clans were 13, together with their pasture lands. The Merarite clans the rest of the Levites were given from the tribe of Zebulun. Jokneam, Karta, Dimna, and Nahalal, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. From the tribe of Reuben, Bezer, Jahaz, Kedemot, and Mephat, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns. From the tribe of not of God, of God. I mean, the tribe of God, it was a tribe of God too. I mean, they were of the people of God, yeah. Ramoth in Gilead, or yeah, Gilead. Here, this is a city of refugee for one accused of murder. Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, together with their pasture lands, 4 towns in all. All the towns allotted to the Merarite clans who were the rest of the Levites were 12. The towns of the Levites in the territory held by the Israelites were 48 in all. So Levites, 48 towns. Together with their pasture lands. Each of these towns had pasture lands surrounding it. This was true. This was true for all these towns. Of course it was true. So the Lord gave Israel all the land he had sworn to give their forefathers, and they took possession of it and settled there. The Lord gave them rest on every side, just as he had sworn to their forefathers. Not one of their enemies withstood them. The Lord handed all their enemies over to them. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to the house of Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled. Wow. Now let's see, we have just 5 towns of refugee. First it was Kiryat Arba, or Hebron. Second was Shechem. Third was Golan. Fourth was Kadesh. Fifth was Ramoth. But where is the 6th one? In the last chapter it was where is Bezer? Bezer, where is Bezer? For Reuben, here, to the Merari. It was true that it was what I was thinking, what I presumed. Merari, Kiryat Arba. Bezer, but it don't say here that it was a city of refugee, but we see that it really was. They forgot to say that or something like that. So yeah, Kadesh in Galilee, Shechem, in the country of Ephraim. First was for in the country of Naphtali, Shechem Hill, country of Ephraim, Kiriath Arba, Hebron in the country of Judah, Bezer, tribe of Reuben. Yeah, they forgot to say it here in this chapter that Bezer was a city of refugee. 2. Everyone was fulfilled. Wow. Is that okay? Or, I mean, if all of good promises are fulfilled by God, what's next? I mean, what if now it continues with the bad things that He had promised? If we are not okay with that, with God, or but why would we fail God? Why would we make Him sad or make Him angry against us? Or I mean, let's think more deeply. Why would we do something bad? Because God is good and God is holy, and yeah, He is a person, but still He's holy. I mean, He is a person, but His personality is holy. Love, holy, and justice, and all of them together combined. That was the chapter. It was a nice chapter because we saw that it was not just random. Everything was with a plan. I mean, 2 cities of refugee for each tribe of Levites, and all those towns were from all of the Israelites. All of those towns which the Levites received from the Israel were from each tribe. And yeah, that was the chapter. If we look at the nature, we see God in it. I mean, we see how beautiful God had made all of these things. Yeah, some of them became wrong, and but still, if we look with a telescope or with a microscope, we will see more and more how beautiful all of these things and how organized they are. And why not? Maybe we are at the top of the creation. I mean, for this earth, at the top of creation of this earth, and it remained for us to make order in our lives, in our in the nature, we have parts to make because everything are together, and if we change something, everything can change, or almost everything. I mean, lots of things, and yeah. Okay, that was the chapter. May the God bless me, protect me, and delight me in the next chapter too. And if He wants, you will see me there too. God bless you all, and goodbye.